It was at 7:20 in the morning when I heard like 4 or 5 shots.
I just feel like it's not correct. I think people should just leave people alone and let people live normal.
An investigation now underway after Customs and Border Patrol agents opened fire during an operation in Southern California, what the Department of Homeland Security says led to the shooting.
People living in Kings County will soon be forced to find new doctors as contract changes between their hospital and insurers go into effect next month.
It is very frustrating to learn that for as much as we pay for health insurance, that we can't even go to our local hospital, our local clinics.
Plans will be impacted by the changes and what both sides are doing to ensure Kings County residents have access to the care they need.
The Clintons now in hot water on Capitol Hill after refusing to give depositions in the investigation of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Why the two argue their testimony is unnecessary and how the House Oversight Committee is giving them a chance to comply before pursuing a full vote to hold them in contempt.
And yet another foggy morning out there. Yep, a lot like, well, the past couple of months. Really dense fog advisory in effect once again. And we are expecting more foggy day schedules out there today. Coming up, we'll break down the visibilities for you and get you some possible changes in your great day forecast.
You're watching Fox 26, and now, great day.
A good Thursday morning to you. We begin this hour with a live look at Shasta Dam in Northern California. No visibility issues there. Just have to make your way down the 99 and then you'll run into it eventually. Good morning to you. I'm Liz Gonzalez.
I'm Christina Rodriguez in for Carl Cook.
And I'm Justin Willis. Thank you for joining us. Fog.
Again.
I should have just recorded a forecast earlier this week and just done
you have to hold up a sign.
Yeah,
fog.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, fog. Yeah. So yeah, let's just get to the day planner here and show you how foggy it's going to get out there for you. It's the visibilities right now. Well, you got an 1/8 of a mile visibility, so yeah, we are expecting some foggy day schedules out there today. So if you got them, send them our way. Let's take a look and see what's going on with the current conditions right now. And, well, it is looking like it's going to be about 46 degrees outside right now. The winds are calm. The dew point's at 46 rest of the day. Still foggy at 10 a.m., 47 degrees for us at noon, 51 at 5:54. But, yeah, we are expecting some changes. In fact, there's parts of the valley that could see some sprinkles tonight and maybe even a little bit of snow. Yeah, we'll break that down coming up.
Merced police now debunking rumors circulating over social media about ICE activity at local schools. Police say claims that ICE agents are at Merced County and Merced Union High School district campuses are false. The post on Facebook says that the school district has confirmed these claims are false and there is no ICE presence at any Merced Union High School district sites. Police say they are working alongside the school districts to reassure families that students remain safe while at school. Officials emphasize that schools remain places of learning and not immigration enforcement. Authorities are urging the community to rely on official sources for accurate information and to avoid spreading unverified claims online. A man is in custody and an investigation is underway following a shooting involving a federal immigration officer. The Department of Homeland Security says that officers were conducting what they call a targeted operation yesterday morning in Compton. In a post to X, DHS says the man, now identified as Eduardo Moran Carballo, is a citizen of El Salvador who had a judge's order for removal for alleged human smuggling and domestic abuse. DHS says the man tried to evade arrest and rammed law enforcement as he tried to escape. And fearing for his life and safety, an agent fired at the car. Carballo's neighbor described the shooting.
I have a neighbor, right? So he was heading out to his car, and then they were already parked inside though. Like there was like a white van and like a gray car that was already parked inside, and a couple of the cars, but I couldn't catch them. And he was walking out, and then as soon as he went inside his car, that's when, like, I guess they tried getting him out the car, and he tried running away in his car. But then that's when they shot him, like they shot like twice.
DHS says that a CBP officer was hurt, but Carballo was not hit and was taken into custody. It's unclear if, by the way, that officer was the one who fired the shots or how he was hurt.
All right, time is 5:04. Here's a live look at Highway 99 at Chestnut Avenue right now. And as you can see, very foggy right now. You do not need to adjust anything there because, yes, the cars are moving slowly as they should. And it's just super foggy out there once again. Visibility's really dropping out there for us, so we are expecting some foggy day schedules out there. By the way, if you need to submit any foggy day schedules to us, you could do so by going to KMPH.com. You drop down to weather, you click on school closings, and you can submit your information that way. Now, here are the visibilities out there for you. 1/8 of a mile right now in Fresno, parts of Fresno. There looks like to the south, maybe Selma, Kingsburg, getting some pretty solid fog at the moment. 1/4 mile across the South Valley, Reedley's at a 1/2 mile, and then 1/4 mile in the North Valley for Modesto and Madera there. Porterville looking okay at this hour here. So we are expecting this to last throughout the morning. In fact, dense fog advisory in full effect going from Kern County into Merced County there, up and down the 99, going to be especially difficult there. This is in effect until 11 o'clock today. Yesterday that advisory was until noon. Today it's just until 11. We'll see if it gets extended out there for you. But dense fog advisory until 11 o'clock today. Now we are going to see some changes here. In fact, that's really starting today. We have an upper level low that's going to be bringing a little bit of light rain up to the Sierra Nevada mountains there, and snow probably about the 8,300 foot level there. So just a little bit there. It'd be a light dusting, if anything, on that, and maybe a few sprinkles here and there. So not ruling that out for anybody, but it looks like the coastline there getting some decent rain there. Los Angeles going to get some rain too. A little bit of troughing there, a little bit of high pressure there, still leaving the conditions ripe for fog each morning here, at least into the weekend. A little bit more of that precip now. Here we are at this hour, 5 a.m. here. Yeah, some light snow going on up in the high Sierra there. Again, 8,300 foot level on that. Kind of picking up again this afternoon at 5 o'clock. Looks like we could see a little bit of sprinkles, maybe a little bit of rain activity there. It looks like in Tulare County there, maybe parts of Kern County on that, but just a few sprinkles here and there. Put about a 20% chance on that, if anything, there. And then again, continuing into about Tulare County, holding in that area there until overnight. Looks like tomorrow afternoon we could see things pick up again for us, and then maybe lasting until the early evening hours there, lingering precip Saturday, and then that's about it. So just some light stuff. If it's any rain, it's going to be light. If it's any snow, it's going to be light, but it's going to be relegated to parts of Fresno and Tulare counties. All right, here's what we got for the next couple days. After the fog here, we'll get to 56 today. I hope things clear up a little bit more for us today, though. Tomorrow, expecting fog in the morning there, and then 59 is our high. Saturday, though, looks like things will be partly sunny for us in 52. 40s overnight. All right, just a bit here. We'll take a look at the rest of your highs and lows across the San Joaquin Valley.
All right, time is now 5:07. Happening today, the city of Avenal faces a deadline. It must announce the date of the recall election for 4 city council members. This as the city is now taking legal action against Kings County. The city argues that the recall is not valid and that Kings County violated election code, where it states the election official for a city recall must be the city clerk. Well, the city of Avenal says the recall certificates presented in Avenal were signed by the Kings County Registrar of Voters and not a city employee, making them invalid under state law. The mayor of Avenal claims that people who signed the petition were misled.
They were misled about signing the petition because some of them were not told it was for a recall, that it was to keep the fire services, county services here in Avenal.
An organizer of the recall is calling on the city to drop any legal action against the county, saying the process was followed exactly how it was explained to her by the city clerk.
I wanted to make sure of what I was doing because I just figured that the integrity of the recall was going to be at stake at some point with this administration, which that's what we're looking at right now.
The recall comes as Avenal faces accusations for violating the Brown Act, accused of holding meetings in private without public access or participation. Now, the city is waiting for a response from Kings County to show what legal authority it has to issue a recall in another city. A North Valley family now forced to come to terms with the loss of the property after a fire. Why they believe squatters are responsible for this destruction, and how long they say they warned the city of Madera about this exact scenario. And a live look now at Bass Lake, where it is 5:09 and 46 degrees right now. You can find new headlines and the weather forecast on your screen all morning long, even through the commercial break.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.